Ho, ho, ho! Welcome to the FWO show. I am your host, Santa the Lion. It's been a fine season in the FWO, and a lot of you, in fact, 8 of you made the naughty list, and there's still 2 more that will make that list this very weekend. 2 more remaining that will not survive Santa's list and see the light of day this Christmas season. We are down to our final 4 competitors. We have Jeffro the Lion. We have Darb the Black Hole. We have Craig the Gooch. And we have our regular season champion, the Sheriff, Josh Beller. In our matchups that we have this weekend, starting really officially tonight. Not too much action happened on Thursday night. So the official action is really kicking off tonight and tomorrow. In particular, we have the Sheriff. He will be up against the Black Hole. We're going to see what happens there. It's the number 1 seed against the number 5 seed. We're going to get their thoughts in just a moment. And then the other matchup will be Jeffro the Lion. He will take on the Gooch. We're going to see how both those matchups shake out. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. I know because I'm Santa Claus and I've been checking my list twice. So I already know who's going to win. You're going to have Jeffro the Lion will beat Craig. Will upset the number 2 seed. That is a 2 versus a 3. You're going to see Jeffro the Lion win by 7 cookies. Ho, ho, ho. Next up, we're going to have the Sheriff Josh against the Black Hole Darb. Jeffro the Lion, the guy that's always on my nice list, he told you guys on the last podcast that the one guy who has really impressed him by looking at the power rankings over the last 5 weeks has been the Black Hole Darb. He's been the most consistent with his numbers over the last 5 weeks. Obviously, the Sheriff has been up there as well. He is our top scorer and he won the regular season. However, due to the law of averages, which Santa the Lion firmly believes in, I am calling the upset here. I am calling the 5 seed over the 1 seed. You will see the Black Hole win by 7 glasses of milk. That's right. We're going to see 2 7-point victories. 7 cookies, 7 glasses of milk, all for Santa the Lion. With all that being said, I want to thank you for everybody's participation. We had a lot of great segments this year. We had the Grubby's Gripe. We had the Dog's Top Dogs. We had the Sheriff Shoots His Shots, the 6 shots with the Sheriff. We had Russ come on the air early on in the year, give his list of complaints. He's never had a shortage. That guy's always upset. We had Craig come on, contribute very nicely to the night before the draft. I believe he's also got something in his bag of tricks, a stocking stuffer, if you will, to give us that will also air at the end of this podcast. What else? We had a lot going on this year. We had a whole lot.
Keegan.
Keeping our streets safe. He's out there picking up chopped off feet, arresting the wolf, giving false claims about Aryan Brotherhood. Not true. No face tattoo. If you ever see Keegan again, I want that to be your call to Officer Bad Boy. Not true. No face tattoo. The wolf, woo, lives on. Thank you for everything you've done. This is going to be an abbreviated podcast this week because I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm quite busy this evening. It is Christmas Eve. I've got places to be. I've got presents to drop off. I've got Milky Maids to diddle. With everything said, I want to give you, in their own words, the 4 semifinalists: Craig, Jeffro the Lion, Josh the Sheriff, and the Black Hole, with their thoughts on what's going to happen, what's already happened, and their Super Bowl predictions, with a little conspiracy discussion mixed in as well. Ho, ho, ho!
All right, guys, we're going to make this short and sweet. I actually do believe that I was going to make it this far in the playoffs just because I have stud quarterback and Josh Allen. Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon are really tearing it up at running back, and I have the best wide receiver in the league. And hopefully Travis Kelce is able to suit up this weekend. But that aside, I had the arguably best tight end in fantasy football, so I felt relatively confident this year. As far as who I think is going to win, I think Josh beats Gary by 10. Sorry, Darb, but your run ends this weekend. And Jeff, I think I beat you by 2 points. It's going to be super close. So good luck to the three of you. We'll see who makes it to the next round. How would winning the fantasy football playoffs change my life? Well, it'd be pretty awesome just to be able to tell my son that his dad is a fantasy football champion. So that alone would be awesome. And then as far as conspiracy theories, I don't know about you guys, but I think that the JFK assassination is super sketchy and super interesting. So when it comes to Lee Harvey Oswald and Jack Ruby and JFK not having a forensic examination at the hospital, it's a little weird to me, all the details and the grassy knoll and all that shit. So the JFK assassination is hands down the biggest conspiracy theory that I find to be the most interesting. So when it comes to this year's Super Bowl, I'm going to go with the Rams and the Patriots. And no, I take that back. No. Sorry, I can't decide. This is a tough one. Yeah, Rams and Patriots. Stafford wins the big one. I like Matt Stafford. I like Cooper Kupp. I like Sean McVay. So Stafford wins the big one finally on a legitimate team. And the Rams hoist the Lombardi Trophy at the end of this year. So with that being said, good luck to everyone in their playoffs, even in other leagues. It's Christmas Eve, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas, and talk to you guys soon.
Do I believe in my team? Well, yeah. Finish first. What do you mean? Number one. Not number two, Craig. Number one. Yeah. My predictions? I'm going to smash Darb, and Jeffo's going to smack Craig because his team is ass, obviously. That's why he finished second. How will winning the championship change me? It won't. I already won the championship. Regular season. Who cares about the playoffs? I'm trying to be the two-time winner like James. I'm coming for you, James. It's going to be me and you, bud. COVID is fake. I had Higbee out. He tested positive, and then it was a negative. No, fuck that. COVID's fake. That's my shit, bitch. Super Bowl prediction. Green Bay versus, I don't know. We're just going to go with Aaron Rodgers. Fuck the rest of the league. Tom Brady included. Patrick Mahomes. Fuck all you guys. It's going to be Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers. Fuck you, Grub. Even though Green Bay is good.
Well. What do we have here? It's me, Jeffro the Lion, a.k.a. the London Lions, a.k.a. Jeffro, a.k.a. John Law, a.k.a. the Champ of Champs, a.k.a. Mr. Take Your Belt. You know what? I've been doing this for a very long time, and I get asked these questions on a regular basis. I'll go ahead and answer them. I'll answer them right now. I got nothing but time, air, and opportunity. The first question that came to us, did I expect to be here? Did I expect to be here? Right now, it's 2021. We're on the cusp of 2022. To answer your question, did I expect to be here in the semifinals of the championship? I expect to be in the semifinals of the championship in 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030. Then I retire. That's the only time I don't expect to be in the fantasy championship, and even then I expect to get an honorary doctorate like Mr. Bill Cosby. Rest in peace. Is he still alive? He's still alive. He's out. You know what else is out? You, this weekend, my opponent. You got nothing for me, all right? So to answer your question quite simply, did I expect to be here in 2021 in the semifinals of the championships? Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. I'm going to win it all. So we can skip right to the end of all the other questions, which will inevitably be, what are your predictions for the other matchups? Will you win? Well, who else will win? Who will you play? What's the score going to be? I'm going to win the belt I'm going to win the cash. That's what's going to happen. Need I say more? How will it change my life if I win this championship? It won't. It'll change yours. It will change your life. And you know why it's going to change your life? It's going to change your life because you're going to look at me and you're no longer going to say, I think I can beat that guy. His running backs are this, that, or the other. His receivers are this, that, or the other. Look at his team. He lost one or two. It's going to change your life because you're going to recognize and you're going to realize that no matter what's going on my team on a given week, at the end of the day, I'm going to be the guy that's going to beat you. Whether I beat you directly, whether I beat you over the course of 12, 14, 16, 18, 35 weeks, whatever they decide to make the NFL season from here on out, I'm going to beat you in fantasy football because that's what I do. You want to know about conspiracy theories? What's the biggest conspiracy theory that I believe in right now? Oh, I've got one for you. YouTube will pull me down for this, I think. The vaccine's a money grab. I said it. The vaccine's a money grab. I don't believe in it. I believe in natural immunity. Got it. Super Bowl predictions. Super Bowl predictions. Who's going to win the Super Bowl this year? It's a great question. It's a great question. You got some teams that we thought would be there that aren't going to be. The Seahawks, nope, not going to be. The Niners may make a little bit of a surprise run. They could wind up in the Super Bowl. I wouldn't be surprised to see them as the dark horse in the NFC. That's your dark horse. Cardinals are done. They've shit the bed. I don't know what happened to them. All I know is they've shit the bed. The sheets are brown. I'm going to tell you that the Super Bowl is going to feature this year not the Packers, who are the front runner, but I believe the San Francisco 49ers will make the Super Bowl in the NFC. Just my gut talking to me. He's saying, hey, it's the Niners. It's not the Cowboys, not the Packers, not the Seahawks, not the Cardinals. It's the San Francisco 49ers. That's your NFC champion. AFC champion. It's a great question. I kind of like the Patriots, but no. Kind of like the Titans. No. Maybe. Derrick Henry's coming back. Big win last night. Nah. Colts. No. Your AFC champion. Pains me to say this is going to be the Chiefs. They're playing the best football right now. And we all know it's all about who plays the best football at the end of the year. It's the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm not happy about it. They're in my division. I don't want to root for the Chiefs. I'm not rooting for them. But I'm going to pick the Chiefs. I'm going to give you a completely off-the-wall Super Bowl of the San Francisco 49ers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. And your winner is not going to be the Niners, unfortunately. It will be the Chiefs. The Niners will make a game of it with the defense and with the run game, with Debo. And Debo's going to do some dirty things. But it's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs as the Super Bowl champion. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Kansas City Chiefs. Anything else you want to know? What do you want to know? What else do you want to know? Oh my God, look at those rings, bitch.
The black hole is exactly where they're supposed to be at. Did I think we were going to get this far? Yeah. I knew we were going to get this far. As for my matchup against the Sheriff, the regular season champ, I'm going to knock his fucking eye straight. Send him on his way. As for the other two guys, I don't care. See you in the championship. How will it change my life? It won't. I win championships. It's just what I do. Super Bowl prediction, it's probably going to be that fuck from up north. And the Buccaneers. Makes a good story. Tom Brady the Great. Conspiracy theory? Oh, we've had this conversation before. It's about how all you fucks let Jeff play with your tank. Give you 4 players for that first round pick because he's had a bad week, or 2 weeks, or 3 weeks. Here, take these 4 players and let me get that guy. So now he sits with 7 first round picks on his team. 7. So, FWO, after I win my first championship this year, you can keep that money. I want my belt. I don't want that money. Whoever the treasurer is, you hold on to that. You add that on to next year's championship. So it's worth more money than the regular season. FWO, I am and will be the new champ.
And just so everyone knows how confident I know I'm going to be this year's champ, I've been practicing. My new pose. What looks good? You tell me. This way? This way? Oh, yeah. The champ is here! Coming for that number 1 spot.
Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the town, the playoffs were happening. We're already 4 players down. No Zombie Jim, Chris, Russ, or TJ. Next year's the year, I'm sure they all will say. Away went Dan, Joe Jip, Grubb, and Keeg. Just a glimpse of the playoffs is all they would see. Speaking of Grubb, what a rare sight it's been. Who knows if he'll ever make the playoffs again. No matter the result, he'd gripe and he'd gripe till his griper was sore. I had thought at one point this year, maybe Grubb won't play anymore. However, the man made the playoffs, but I'm sure he had to think, should I even be here? Because my team still fucking stinks. A shout out to the 4 remaining teams who are all hoping they have just enough steam. I hope the Lion gets poached. To the darkness he fades. What an accomplishment it was, making all of those trades. Gary's a good dude. He helps pack a good bowl. Darb, do us a favor and call your squad the Black Butthole. You guys know what's really wild? A sheriff who no longer smokes a black and mild. It's only a matter of time before your luck runs out. So good luck to you, Josh, until our hopeful championship bout. From a king to a joker, there Russ's team went. Immediately after, Henry's season was spent. Your fingers must have been nervously drumming. So enjoy this trophy wrestle of 2 pigs fucking. There's one more thing I must do before I flip off the switch. Merry Christmas to you all. And lastly,
Shut up, bitch!